What's up?
Alright, there's gonna be, one of them is gonna be like 5 minutes because he decided to drive away. I don't know why I did that, but he'll be here soon. The rest of them will be here immediately, or people will get stabbed.
Whenever he joins, just type R and I'll start it.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'll do it when I do. Don't worry, I'll punish him when he gets here. I swear I'm gonna stab him. I'm sorry. He'll be here. Don't worry. All right, I invited him. He's getting in here.
Our conversations always end up in a nosedive. Can't see it ending any differently this time around. Yeah. Let's take a second, make sure we're on the right track before we say something that we both know we can't take back. Staying up till late, but we're still where we started. Same things, the same things. Yeah, hard enough for today, we're just making it harder. Same things, the same things. We don't need to talk about it. There's nothing left for us to say.
Welcome everybody to week 2, Rainbow Six Siege. I'm joined today by none other than the real nuts, James, former captain for our Siege team. Want to introduce yourself, James?
Everybody?
Yeah.
Good to be back. Hope everybody, has been doing good. It's nice to return, watch the guys in action. I'm excited to be here today.
And we have an amazing matchup. We're playing against Texas A&M White in week 2 here. Get started here with the Monty band for Texans. And
Which, for those of you who don't know, Texas A&M and Tarleton are actually sisterhood schools. So this is pretty much almost the same college playing each other, which is going to make this a lot more exciting today.
Yeah, somewhat of a rivalry, even you could consider it, I guess. So we get another look at the Blackbeard band. It's interesting. I noticed Blackbeard underwent some hard changes, I think, right?
Yeah, so went from having the shield on his face that was basically a piece of paper to now being essentially a better Monte.
Yeah, so A&M won none of that. They'll ban it, and then for the defensive ban, they'll go ahead and ban Valk.
That's going to take away a lot of vertical play here on Nighthaven, especially on that top floor hold. A lot of people like to play Valk, hold the Nitro from below to deny the plant. It's gonna put a huge dent in a lot of defenses for that top floor hold today.
Final ban of the Texans will be Azami, and I see that ban on pretty much every map, feels like almost at this point, especially Clubhouse and stuff like that. As we head into round 1, we're gonna get classic Scopus out from Ungoy, making full use of Scopus roam capabilities. As we get, seems to be pretty aggressive comp out for the side of A&M. Deimos to try and deal with some of that roam clear, as well as an Ash fuse. See what site Texans look to go first here.
It looks like here that Ash swapped to Thermite as well, so they're going to go ahead and bring the double hard breach, which not going to be very useful here for middle floor hold.
Take a look at Tarleton's composition as well. We have the Castle, Rudy, Thorn, Mute, and like I mentioned before, Ungoy on the Scopos that he likes to play so much.
5 seconds left. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Looks like we're going to see some of that vertical play here too. Tarleton's setting up top there. Looks like they're trying to go ahead and hold IT.
It's going to be interesting how Tarleton adapts to deal with the Deimos. Is obviously a threat in clearing out some of these roam positions, so the reaction is going to be very important here. We have Ungoy and Quick playing top floor here. We'll see who gets contact first. It's going to be Ungoy to take a peek just outside, not seeing much. Ungoy taking a few more shots here as the attackers have made their way, reaching through that hard breach. He's going to take a peek here, and he does get the first kill onto Gorgony. That's the Ash going down as he backs up and plays a different angle. And we get a little bit of a reset here. Quick still playing up here as well with Ungoy, trying to keep holding these positions. He's going to push up onto the doorway, breaking the drone. Quick actually taking a bit of damage there. He looks to provide a little bit of cover. Oh man, he's under a lot of pressure here. He's going to get blinded up. And actually it's going to be Ungoy to find another pick. Quick does go down the pawn tree, however. It's a double for Ungoy. We'll see how much more he can do as he tries to stall out these attackers as long as possible. He has been spotted by the Scopos, and he's going to elect to move his way back onto site, and that is why Scopos is so strong.
I mean, beautiful play there, holding off for 2 minutes up top while being able to drop it to 3v4 here. I mean, that's well done.
Yeah, notice the second he gets spotted by Deimos utility, he immediately likes to go back onto site and just... And as I say that, he's actually going to make his way back up to top floor. This is it. I kind of like this play. Gonna be Vedrilus is gonna be spotted next. See how much more value Ungoy can find here. Now it looks like Lucky might have accidentally just killed himself with the nitro.
And that one hurts right now.
Yeah, he did have the advantage, but Ungoy's gonna get it right back for you. That's the triple kill for him. As he looks to see what else he can find. He stays patient though. He doesn't move too fast. Oh, and they are holding for him. That's a good angle there by Q. But now with only 15 seconds left to go, these final entering players, Vedrilus and the newcomer, Big China, try and hold down the push from A&M. It's going to be Big China to find the first. And now in a 2 versus 1 with only 5 seconds, bomb is being planted. Or diffuser, I should say. Big China's going to try to deny it. And it's actually going to be Vedrilus to take him down in the end. Tarleton gets the first round.
Just shows you how important holding vertical is and being able to clear that out on attack. Those 2 minutes being wasted was absolutely detrimental to them during that round.
Yeah, so valuable. What Ungoy was able to accomplish there, along with, I believe it was Quick. And running off the clock, setting up Tarleton just to be able to win the round with those anchoring players. Not having to even do too much, with only 15 seconds left to go.
Yeah, a beautiful play by Ungoy there. I mean, he played everything right there beautifully.
Attackers need to locate
Now pressure back on the attack. Tarleton takes a 1-0 lead. We're going to get a pretty significant composition change here for the defenders as they move sites. And Ungoy playing Jaeger, something I haven't seen him on too often, at least not last semester. We also got Cade, Mute, Mira, and Tubarao. Seems like going for a lot of that hard breach denial.
Well, with this top floor hold, there's just so many different spots to be able to enter from on attack. You have connector breach over there, you have your IT breach, and you also want to be able to hold those catwalk walls there up top. So I think being able to bring the double denial along with that tuberow to stall,
Defuse a bomb.
they got a good chance to hold them for a very long time.
Yeah, that's definitely the goal here with this composition.
That's exactly what you want on this site. This is a tough site to hold. It really is. There's so many angles, so many spots for defenders to come through. Being able to just stall it and hopefully have them all just flood through one area is really what you want to see during rounds like this on defense.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing from the setup from Tarleton here, we have 4 anchoring players. It's going to be Aiden Tuberow. There it is. Going to try to deny some of that hard breach. We're going to have Ungoy once again being the roam threat. Does get a little bit of contact here, but he is going to get droned out.
Yeah, and this is such an important spot for Ungoy to be playing right now because he understands how important holding those IT walls is, and by going down below, what they're trying to do is get that denial off the wall.
Mirror window also going to get a little bit of information here as barricade was broken.
Yep. Looks like we're can't get that IT wall. We're swapping over to connector side take now. This is exactly what they want.
Nice dash charge there. It's going to take away, deny the mirror window, deny some of that extra info Tarleton did have. Ungoy's going to slowly make his way back towards the rest of his team. Once again, being patient. It's kind of been a cut of noise from the attackers here to do a little bit of spamming. Really wanting to clear out these
we're
angles.
already down to almost a minute left into the round, and there has not been.
All right, here comes
a
Ungoy
single
trying to
gunfight
attempt the
yet.
flank here. He's going to be edging himself very closely. See if he's able to find any value here. It's going to be lucky to find first kill onto Q. Let's see if Ungoy gets any. He does take down one. Only one, though, however. Solias with a quick trade. And now Tarleton feeling the pressure in a 4 versus 3. But a lot of these players, many of them are tagged very low. Be quick on this angle. Little does he know, attackers are just around the corner. He's being forced to watch multiple sides as well. Hopefully he doesn't get timinged. Oh, wow. Solias very patient, takes him down. Instantly coming onto the B site here. Last 3 players for Tarleton. It's going to be Bjorddd actually trying to run in here. He goes for the pre-fire. Takes down 2. Nice play from Bjorddd. And now it's a 1 versus 3. Only Pontry left for A&M. And it's going to be Bjorddd to play aggressive. We'll see if he's able to get the triple. Not quite. Pontry taking him out. And now it's just Big China and Lucky to try to deny this plant with only 10 seconds left to go. Lucky taking some big damage.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
They do hear the plant coming through.
5 seconds.
Big China's going to try to get him off.
Attackers recovered the
Big China will finish him off. Second round for Tarleton, 2-0.
You see, that's exactly why they went with that double denial. Them being able to hold IT, they all had to funnel in through that connector side, just causing absolute dismantle on their entire attack.
And once again, the timing from Ungoy could not have been better. Fortunately, only getting 1, but doing enough to kind of just disrupt A&M's entire, I guess you could say, siege onto the site.
As we see the Deimos coming back, looks like they're getting real tired of Ungoy here.
Yeah, he's making his presence known very early in this one,
many bombs as they can.
as he has been a thorn in the side of A&M in these first 2 rounds of play. We head into a pretty big round 3 here as A&M tries to get themselves back in the game with a round. Tarleton having a lot of the momentum currently.
Looks like we've got the swap off Iana to Zofia here. Wonder if that's going to be for the vertical play.
As we also see a Ram coming out as well, yeah.
Three soft breaches is just an interesting choice here to me. I don't really see the use for that.
10 seconds left.
Especially with the amount of flanks that have already been done by Tarleton here, I would have expected to see a gridlock or a nomad, something to knock out that flank.
Attackers' objective is to
Yeah, we're not going to get that, so A&M coming in with perhaps a different plan. We're going to have to see what that is here as we head into round 3.
Bit of a
Once
late
again.
setup here. Very dangerous for Ungoy right now.
Yeah, he's getting these hatches a little bit late in the round, but nevertheless, Gonna be playing for himself up here, as the rest of the players on Tarleton look to anchor once again.
I will say A&M right now is doing exactly what you want to do. You could see them doing a top floor take here, especially with knowing the first 2 rounds of the roamer, being able to work that top floor down and clear out any possible lurkers here. Very important.
Yeah, crucial to being able to find success, especially with what they are running in their composition, trying to make holes and do all that stuff with the soft breach.
Yep, you see breach charge going down.
Yeah, a few of those holes being opened up above Lucky's, you mean forced to reposition. Ungoy is going to get spotted on drone, so they are aware of his position now. After Tarleton, you're in a little bit of trouble. These players on site have to remain vigilant about all the angles they're open to, as more of these floors get broken open by the side A&M.
Well, you can see they are very focused on clearing out Ungoy right now. Everybody has completely aborted the vertical play there for at least a 30-second period.
Yeah,
2 drones.
multiple drones are spotting him out, so Ungoy's definitely feeling the pressure here. But if he's able to take down one and stall for as much time as possible, and actually no, he is going to like to go back onto site. So now with a minute left to go,
in the round.
How does A&M approach this? Quick gonna get tagged up just a tad. Gorgony in response also taking some damage. And here comes Ungoy once again, trying to get a backstab onto the players of A&M. Are they ready for him? No, they are not. Takes down 1, gets it down the second, gets 2. And Poncher was actually killed his own teammate there, but most of that damage was done by Ungoy. But Ungoy finding big value once again, numbers advantage for Tarleton.
I believe Ungoy downed him, and then while he was down, unfortunate enough, ram charge ran right over him.
Yeah. Quick Sing on pretty low HP, but now at the A&M's, you have to go. You have 20 seconds.
You got to think you're going to see, yep, there's a pillar drop. You got to think you're probably going to see one coming down cargo
Ooh,
here.
shots
there
just missing for Lucky, and he gets shot in the back and down. It's going to be Vegilus to try to clean him up. He does. It's going to be quick to actually take down Q.
You can see Big China still there on B site. They have no idea he's there.
Oh my goodness, another unfortunate team kill as well. I don't know if you caught that. As all the chaos was unfolding, we had a team kill come through, and Big China finishes off. 3rd round for Tarleton as they are in complete control on this defensive side. And once again, it's Ungoy to make the play.
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got to think they got to change something here. That's how many? That's, let's see, 3 in the first round, 1 in the second, or 2 in the second, 2 in the third? No, 1. 1 in the second.
Yeah, still a ton of value though, and you would think after getting all the information, getting drones several times, they'd be able to deal with him. But he's been able to hold down his position and be a huge problem for A&M.
That's, what more can you ask for on your roamer there?
Yeah, absolutely. This is just what Tarleton wanted in this situation.
Along with each of these, too, it's always been they start moving towards site with a minute left. With a minute left and being down numbers, it's almost impossible to gain that site control. There's too many angles, and there's too many people left on the map.
Definitely going to need some kind of change to come through here for A&M if you want to not let this game get out of hand and get away from you.
Well, you can see, there comes the Nomad swap now. So
yeah, that could definitely assist them in their composition for sure. Might be just what A&M needed here. As we head into round 4.
It'll be interesting to see how Ungoy adjusts to this as well. Because that was a swap mid. They have no idea right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be quick to play with Ungoy here in the second floor. Shot's gonna be fired. Barricade's broken. He will be droned out, forced to concede the angle, but not give it up entirely. Might regress. Oh man, another team kill coming through. That might be the 3rd one in the last 2 rounds. Salai's taking out Bjorddd there. Unfortunate start here for A&M.
Yeah, And that's just not what you want to see. Being down 3 rounds, that can only kill your morale more.
Now, Pantry is going to get the trade out onto Quick, so now Ungoy is going to be really feeling the heat. Yeah, he gets taken out. Elias takes him. And now A&M finally with an early start in one of these rounds. And they still have plenty of time as well, so
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
it's going to be lucky, though, however, to get 1 kill, making it... Oh, my goodness. And another player is actually going to be down, so Lucky finding tremendous value here on this angle.
Attackers
They are able to get the res, but now Nomad sitting on 15 HP. Let's be lucky to continue to hold it down. He's going to get the spot onto this player. Not quite hitting the shot. Very close. Goes for a slight reposition. 1 minute left to go. Still a little bit of time to work with for A&M. But they're kind of being forced to hit the reset button. Maybe wait for some more info to come out from the Demos. Tarleton's not budging, not wanting to give A&M any opportunity back into this round. They are on Bjorddd's door here. He's going to prone to try and hide from the flashes. Oh, and he peeks up and hits the shot. That's Q taken down. Last one, Bjorddd gets it. That's a double for him in the 4th round for Tarleton.
See, A&M did such a great job there on changing the pace of their game. You can see that round, they were way more aggressive. Into the building within the first 20 seconds of the round, drones down with people directly behind the drone. Way more aggressive. It worked out for them, just unfortunate that Lucky was there to be able to pick up those vertical kills and put the odds back in Tarleton's favor.
Yeah, and like you're saying, the change of pace was very helpful. They do lose one due to the team kill, but they were able to take down both the players playing on the 2nd floor. But then once again, someone for Tarleton steps up. When Ungoy goes down, Lucky takes his place, playing the vertical angle, taking down 2. And because of that, Tarleton is sitting comfortable with a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, really great job done by them. You know, realizing they lost the vertical early that round, being able to stay calm and not panic in a situation when you know you're down. It's exactly what you're going to see out of a veteran like Lucky.
Making his presence known. Newcomer Big China also sitting at a 3-0 right now.
5 seconds remaining.
Has yet to die in this series. Or in this first map, I should say.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Well, we were expecting Big China to do big things today because we recently found out that he's been playing on 60 hertz.
Huh.
So we fixed that up for him.
Yeah, talk about a settings difference. You don't even realize it until you start playing on something significantly better.
You can see here Ungoy again holding down below there, below breach, just to be able to make sure that he is
Ooh,
able
nice
to
angle
secure
from
the
Lucky.
utility.
He gets an opening kill onto Gorgony, and I believe they had info on him too. He was getting pinged as he walked in there. So that's going to be another start here for Tarleton. A&M's going to have to look to recover.
Great picks here by A&M though. You can see they've been struggling to get those walls open. And, you know, in order to counter that, they went ahead and picked up the Maverick, and now they're able to get that main breach open in IT.
Yeah, what you
This
need
is
is
gonna put Lucky in a
adjustments.
very dangerous spot.
'Cause if you're the attackers, something had to change. And Lucky's having to watch multiple angles clearly. I'm going to be spotted on drone here. But no player is really near him to capitalize at the current moment. Ooh, Ongoy's actually going to get found. So it's going to be Pantry to eliminate him, making it 4 versus 4. Clearing about a minute to go. Oh, I don't know if Lucky's ready for this player to walk in. He's going to see a couple of the red pings. Now he hears the barricade being broken. Gets a second kill onto Elias. Oh, man, he's full flash, though. He's really feeling the pressure. Yeah, not ready for that player to be up on the rafters just yet, but it is going to be... So, yeah, Big China gets down. 3 versus 2. Tarleton, for once, in a disadvantage here. See if these final two players are able to hold it down. Oh wow, Big China's actually gonna be able to get res, so no finish there for A&M. It's actually massive. As these final 30 seconds begin to wind down. Bjorddd is gonna get dropped here by Bjorddd. That's a double for him. Quick gonna have to do a lot here, and no, he won't be able to. Triple for Bjorddd, and A&M gets their first round on the attacking side.
Oh, it all comes down to that Maverick pick there. Them being able to flush them out of IET and leaving Lucky susceptible from multiple angles. Really what won them the round right there.
And Lucky was still able to do a lot. He was able to take down 2 before they finally got him. But getting Ungoy as well in the process, and like you said, the Maverick pick helping out a lot.
That control of that catwalk, causing Big China to go down. Now you got somebody's low health. You got 2 people now watching basically the same angles. As Quick had to run over and go for the revive. Puts everybody out of position.
Yeah, there you go. Just what A&M needed. With their first round as we head into the final round of the half. We're actually going to get a Warden pick out from Bjorddd. What do you think the thought process is behind this one?
10 seconds to go.
This right here, there you can see they're bringing that Maverick again. This is what I think Tarleton was trying to adjust, knowing that they're going to take the Maverick and thinking that they were going to bring smokes to go for a rush plant. So that would be most likely why that Warden pick came out there.
Ah, gotcha. I'm going to Scopus once again going to make his route up to 2nd floor. Survivability is the name of the game for him. And yeah, Maverick already taking care of that. One of those reinforced walls. Pretty much nullifies Cade, it feels like almost. Aw, man, unfortunate there. 2 players peeking into the Ungoy at the same time. Wasn't quite able to get one. And so he's dealt with pretty early on here.
There's that top floor clear we were talking about earlier in this game too. Just this time being well executed by A&M.
And how much does the Maverick really neutralize Cade?
I mean,
it feels almost like
you can't do anything. Even the 2-brow, he could still get through the 2-brow. So that wall, as soon as that Maverick is picked, if you don't kill him, that wall is gone.
Oh, nice shot from Lucky. Tough angle too. But he's able to get Pawn Tree. So massive kill found, evening up the numbers here for Tarleton.
And that goes their top frag as well, Pawn Tree, with really the one killing Tarleton here. Now being out for A&M. Somebody's gonna have to step up.
Ooh. Shot's not connecting there onto Solias. Lucky. He's trying another angle here. Not hitting those, but still kind of looking for it. In the meantime, we get kind of slow pace here as we go within 1 minute now.
A bomb has been located.
I have to see if Tarleton's able to anchor this one down. That main wall fully opened up here. It's gonna be Big China trying to watch it.
Bomb diffuser.
Lucky's actually gonna get another one. He does eventually find the Maverick onto Solias. It's Big China getting the kill onto Bjorddd. Now 2 versus 4. All the kills going in favor of Tarleton here, and unfortunately I missed all of them.
You see, they did go for the smoke there, but Warden was not needed.
Yeah,
Tarleton with enough crossfires to go ahead and shut that push right down.
Absolutely. It's just gonna be Gorgony left. Yet to find a kill in this series just yet.
Attackers
Bomb down an exosuit there. He has his work cut out for him.
And Lucky will be getting the final kill. Make that a triple for him. And the 5th round going to Tarleton here is a very good defensive side posted up.
And you know, back when I was playing, that was something that when we were playing, me, Mike, or Lucky, Ungoy and them, we always practice vertical shots. being able to hit shots vertical is one of the most important things you can do in Siege, and Lucky has shown that practice has paid off.
Yeah, some impressive mechanical skill definitely being displayed there in that last round from Lucky.
That has been 4 vertical kills, which at a disadvantage angle as well.
Now Tarleton only needing 2 rounds to close out this first map. But they are going to be on the attack now. And you mentioned gridlock being a potential option maybe for A&M on their attack. It's going to be Tarleton pull it out here in the first round.
You know, I'm actually shocked with the Rome game too, with Dokkaebi being on the board. Very interesting that A&M never elected to try that route as well.
Yeah, exactly, and you do see that operator being banned quite often as well.
Yeah, even with
being
the
available
nerf
to
that
them,
came out
it
to
is a
her,
little bit surprising.
clearly wasn't enough for people. Interesting decision to go on the red dot site there on the LMG.
People got preferences. Seems like that would be quick. Red dot LMG.
Now you can see A&M doing the same thing as Tarleton here, bringing that double denial.
Oh, Lucky finding a... Don't know really where you
Huge
found that, but he's
kill
taking
onto
down
the
the
bandit.
bandit. That's a lot of the breach denial being taken out.
With no bandit trick, this wall is now free to get.
Absolutely. Ungoy, in the meantime, has worked his way inside the building pretty rapidly. But he's still going to make sure he drones out. Although Mute denying some of that for him.
Yeah, it looks like Cade looking to go down there below, or Ungoy looking to go down there below, really try to take control of garage and rafters here.
China looking for a peek onto this Mira. He is going to get a little bit of damage. Oh, it's going to be the reaggress. Not quite finding it, but taking that player down pretty low. Oh, Ungoy taking some massive hits here. Pontry will finish him off. So it's going to be 4 versus 4.
A bomb has been located.
Minute left for Tarleton here, you gotta think they're gonna start to converge on some of these angles and take some of these gunfights.
Absolutely. Dredd's actually going to get quick with a nitro cell here. Dokkaebi call comes through. Tarleton going to be aggressive, trying to play off this information. Edgeworth's holding this angles, but a decent crossfire being held up by A&M on the rafters. We're going to get another call coming out. Both the Dokkaebi calls used in succession here. Oh, nice pre-fire there from Dredd. That's a double for him. Taking down Big China, and now a 2 versus 4 for Tarleton to look to recover. Oh, this crossfire is so nasty. Not ready for the second player, unfortunately, is Vedrilus. Pontry gets the trade onto Gorgony. And now it is just Lucky, who's kind of been the hero for Tarleton in this one, but this is a lot to ask.
15 seconds to go.
3 players watching this angle too.
And Dredd with
not
another
much you
triple
can do.
kill. Takes down Lucky and gets the first round on the defensive side for A&M, making it 2-5.
Tarleton, they're also having some of the same issues on the attack here. Not being aggressive enough, not taking the map control, and losing those players due to the roaming operators there. You got one with the nitro from below, and then you, or that actually might not have been below, but you did have Ungoy going down there to the castle playing below.
Now, interestingly enough, we're going to have Gorgony locking in the Vigil. Team pretty much telling him, go roam, go get yourself on the board. Let's see if he can make an impact.
It looks like with the nerf to the Boss G, he's actually going to run the K1A here.
10 seconds left.
say if this was pre-nerf, you're using the wrong gun there, but that Boss G, no longer a one-shot to the body after 15 meters.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
There you go. Composition's not looking too different here for Tarleton. We are going to get the Grim coming out for Vedrus.
Yeah, and that Grim right there, that's going to be able to allow them to clear out Exosuit there. That's what I would think they're going to do with it. Be able to take control of Exosuit so you can watch a crossfire onto the breach. That's exactly how I would go about pushing this site.
To me, Ungwe really wasting no time, instantly droning his way. Ungwe really likes to take the space pretty early. When I notice him on the Ash, have someone drone him in or he'll drone himself in, trying to get himself in the building as early as possible.
As you can see there, Ven breaking open vending window. Looks like he's going to start his push down to Exo.
China kind of peeking onto the site. Not catching any players here just yet. Oh man, and poor Gorgony having a rough go in this map 1. Instantly found by Quick. Numbers advantage here early for Tarleton.
Great job being able to drone him out and put an end to that roam there.
It's actually going to be Quick to find a second one onto Solias, so big impact from the ace here. As he gets himself
Who
a couple
says
kills.
Ace is a support?
Yeah, Quick showing that he can be a part of this little frenzy here from Tarleton as well. So now Tarleton having the advantage slows down and looks to play trades with each other. They open up some of these hatches. Look for some vertical angles. Gridlock covering the flanks as well. Quick is unfortunately going to be dropped, but he was the low HP player for Tarleton, so Pontry's going to get the kill onto him. In the meantime, though, Big China has worked his way up here. Not going to get any contact just yet. Lucky is going to get that trade onto Pontry eventually. Looking for another one. He does take down Bjorddd as well. And now with only one left, Big China finishes him off, and now Tarleton on match point.
And you can see there, they went for almost the exact push I was talking about. Being able to open up that breach there and then taking Exo control. Although the plant never ended up going down, still the exact push they went for. Beautiful job there too. Quick. Excellent job on the ace. You know, that's what you really got to love about him. He may be a support, but that AK-12 hits like a freight train.
Yeah, you got to see some of that impact there. Quick get with a nice double opener. It's going to be Gorgony to run it back on the Vigil. Try and get himself back in this game. And the rest of his team as they have to win out. Pretty much be flawless for the rest of this one if they want to have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, it's been done before. They really just need to take this one round at a time.
Yeah, that's for sure. Always the game plan being in a position like this.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds left. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Tarleton electing to go with the same comp here, not changing anything. Confident in their strategy. Gonna be ongoing lucky to go to the same window here. Although, Ungwe repositions a little bit. And he'll drone himself in this time.
Attackers have located a bomb.
It's gonna be Pontra being spotted here, first floor.
A lot of players playing off site here for A&M. I wonder if Tarleton will notice this, being able to take advantage of that. And maybe get onto site quick.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. If you get any kind of pace change or any kind of reaction to that information. far, Tarleton kind of approaching it the same way they did the previous round.
Looks like they actually have 3 roamers. There's only 2 on site right now.
Visual's going to be identified. Lucky's drone here. Not having complete info on him, though. But knowing the general area. Ungoy going to try to follow it in. And play off that information. Bjorddd having a little bit of contact here with Dread. He has support from his teammates, however. Now let's see if Ungoy's aware of Rooney's position here. Sitting just around the corner. It's actually going to be 2 players. Ungoy going to find the first. Not ready for the second. Trade comes through from Pontry. But it's going to be Tarleton on the winning side of that. Quick actually landing a knife kill onto Selias. I don't know when that happened. But now instantly a 4 versus 2 just like that for Tarleton.
I'm changing mags.
Two of these players for Tarleton are pretty low HP, so definitely not a round guarantee by any means.
With only 35 seconds left, this is going to be tough for them. You can see Breach and even still not open.
It is going to be Big China, though. Always a safe pair of hands. It seems like taking down Q. And now with only 1 left, it is Dread. Quick takes him down. And a quick map 1 decisive victory for Tarleton here.
Great job by Tarleton with 35 seconds left, being able to put pressure, force that bandit out, allowing Big China for that cross angle there. Pick that kill right up. Not much you could do in a 4v1 there.
As we take a look at the final scoreboard here. It's going to be Lucky leading the way for Tarleton. 12-3, having an excellent map 1. And yeah, we're going to head straight into map 2 in just a few minutes. We are going to go cut it to a short break. We'll be right back at the start of map 2. Don't go anywhere.
Say again?
What did you say earlier? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Don't need to talk about it. There's nothing left for us to say. Too many thoughts around us. All these words are always in our way. So if you just keep me close, lead the way, take it slow, then maybe I'll get us both what we want. We don't need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about it. Talk messy mind. Think I need to help you. I'm gonna try. Cute as hell, baby. Hotter than flames. Wanna burn together in a million ways. Now let me take the lead. Know you wanna play with me. Got secrets you might wanna see. You might wanna see. You might wanna. I know I'm not gonna regret this. Wanna get reckless, put you to the test, yeah. I know I'm not gonna regret this. I wanna get reckless. I wanna get reckless. I wanna get reckless. I wanna get reckless. Couldn't keep your poker face. But boy, you kept me waiting when I wanted to race. Sweet as hell, baby. You're a sugar rush. I knew you were giving. Temptation was craving. You love it, you hate it. Now let me take the lead. Know you wanna play with me. Got secrets you might wanna see. You might wanna see. You might wanna. Lock the doors, take it off. Kiss my neck, but you want more. Scream your name deep in the night. Work your way around my thighs. Explore my hips, my kind of life. Scream your name, I shut it down, 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 down. I know I'm not gonna regret this. Wanna get reckless, put you to the test, yeah. I know I'm not gonna regret this. I wanna get reckless. I wanna get reckless. I want.
Take me up to heaven. Yeah, she got me reaching still. Nothing to stop me falling. Who knew that looks could kill? I don't wonder why I'm breathing heavy like the weight of it's on my chest. On my chest. Cause it ain't no lie, I need it more than any metaphor could express. If looks can't kill, maybe I'll die tomorrow. But I'll be reaching still. Cause it's a feeling I can't let go. If looks can't kill, then maybe I'll die tomorrow. One foot on the ladder. Yeah, you know she got me climbing still. Nothing to stop me falling. Oh, who knew that looks could kill? I don't wonder why I'm breathing heavy like the weight of it's on my chest. On my chest. Cause it ain't no lie, I need it more than any metaphor could express. If looks can't kill,
Welcome back, everyone, as we head into our second map of action here. And I just gotta say, it would not be an NECC series of Siege for Tarleton without playing Clubhouse. Just feels like we always find a way to insert this map into our BO3s. So, always exciting stuff. And another ban on Blackbeard here. Tarleton leading this series 1-0 after a 7-2 victory on, I think it was a Lair, or was it Nighthaven Labs? I actually don't remember. After that decisive victory, we see if we'll be able to carry the momentum into this next map, or if A&M has a little more left in the tank here for Clubhouse.
I'm excited to see how this plays out in here with such a, well, pretty large deficit in map 1. I mean, you got to think they were looking to fix their mistakes here and come back and make a statement on the opening round of map 2.
Yeah, showing like some of that resilience or that mental fortitude that you got to have after a difficult map 1.
In a game like this, if you have no mental fortitude in Siege, you're not going to last very long. I can tell you that much.
As we're getting identical bans to what we saw on the previous map. Besides the Finray here, Tarleton State will ban that as our final ban here.
Yeah, and again, you see those shields being banned just to maintain that catwalk control on both Nighthaven and Clubhouse. Clubhouse being garage side there when they're holding CCTV cache. It's a huge spot to hold. Losing that can lose you the entire round. That's why you keep seeing those shields banned. Those shields open make it way too easy to walk up catwalk.
Attackers need to locate.
Absolutely, as we head straight into first round here. Pretty common stuff we're gonna see from A&M. They're gonna be starting Gym Bedroom. We're gonna get another Vigil pick here though. It will not be Gorgony though this time. It's gonna be Bjorddd. I think that's just playing the Boss G.
Bjorddd going with the Boss G. Interesting. And we're making rotates with it. Okay, for sure.
Also gonna get the Warden shotgun. Definitely some interesting stuff.
No, Warden shotgun's very common now. A lot of people try to utilize that SMG-12. You see it a lot more now since the rise of Jinxie in console. Now everybody thinks the SMG-12 is the best gun in the game.
Ah, gotcha. Ravangoy starting here on the Zofia. As what I see Tarleton doing oftentimes when attacking this site is they're gonna try and open up this castle barricade here outside of B, just to get whatever they have on the main wall, like the bandit charges in this example, so they can get that wall open as quickly as possible and as early into this round as they can.
Yeah, a very common setup is putting a double castle on that gym window and door there just to block off so the bandit can be able to successfully bandit trick. And you can see they got, oh, they do have a Lamai, so he's going to burn those, and now here comes this door going down. Yep. Oh, actually able to stop it for one, but unfortunately, you never.
Oh, Ongoy in a little bit of trouble here. Castle playing really close. They're going to pretty much trade equal amounts of damage, but in the end, is going to be lucky that's able to open up that wall. So, pretty successful for Tarleton here early in this round. In the meantime, Ongoy is going to work his way inside of the building. Quick actually gets found outside garage by Bjorddd. So it's the Vigil having some early impact here. Ongoy is going to kind of contain him. Oh, that spray connecting for a bit of damage as well.
Fortunately, he did not hear the grunt.
Yeah, otherwise he may have been able to keep spraying, but it's going to be Vigil to look to reposition here. So well done by Bjorddd getting himself out of that spot. But Ongoy is not going to stop hunting. Oh man, he might be able even to catch him here. Bjorddd takes a few more steps forward. Yeah, he's taken down. Ongoy finding him. It's good game sense from him.
I probably would have left him. I don't know, you can see Tarleton now only 50 seconds left on the round. Not much map control being done here.
Yeah, with under a minute to go, only having that main breach open. Ongoy's still trying to work his way up red stairs. it is going to be difficult to try and find an opening. Lucky's going to throw out his smoke to try to give himself a way in. Nitrocell is going to be used in response. We're going to see if he wins this fight. He does. Lucky finding that kill. Gorgony trading one back onto Vedros, but it is a 3 versus 2 here for Tarleton. Gorgony sitting on 1 HP.
Diffuser is down in cash right now, though.
Ungoy is going to finish off Gorgony, getting himself a double. And now a 1 versus 3 here for Q with not a lot of time left on the clock.
They don't have Diffuser. They're going for the kill.
Fortunately for Tarleton, the kill is secured. Big China cleaning that one up, getting the trade onto Thermite. Tarleton taking our first round here on Clubhouse.
Play. That was a high-risk, high-reward play. Lucky for Tarleton, they're able to get that reward.
And clearly the call was there. We have to push them. We don't have the diffuser. So Tarleton's still staying confident in their approach. Everyone being on the same page at the very least, even if it didn't work out.
Yeah, you got to think that had to be Ungoy's call there. As team captain, he's going to have to make the decision to want his guys to go for that kill or get that plant down.
That is what you like to see from your team, though. Everyone working together there at the end. What's arguably a tough situation with only 15 seconds left to go and not having the diffuser.
And that's not the first time that they've been able, this series, with very little time, to go ahead and make those plays and be able to win those rounds.
And the more often you convert those close rounds and those ones that could potentially slip away with a mistake, the better chance you're giving yourselves in a series like this.
5 seconds to go.
It's going to be the comp switch up once Tarleton realizes that A&M is elected to go basement.
Yeah, we see the fuse coming out here. I know Lucky has a disgusting angle that he likes to play in kitchen here, so I'm curious if we're going to go ahead and see that utilized.
We're also going to get to see Lion for the first time in the series. It's going to be Big China locking it in. Lucky going to drone his way early into kitchen.
No, as you can see, you got Mira on the Val cams there. They're Valkyrie with her Nitrocell out. They're waiting for this kitchen push right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's also the Vigil you have to worry about as well for Tarleton. That's going to be Solias finding first blood.
Goes down. Without that IQ, this Valkyrie is going to have major impact on the round.
Definitely not the one you wanted to lose there for Tarleton. So unfortunate first death. We're going to have Ungoy worked his way up dirt here. In the meantime, Lucky's elected to abandon kitchen for the moment. And kind of do a top-down clear. Quick's going to find a kill onto Bjorddd. That's the Vigil taken out. In the meantime, Solias with another kill, trading out Big China. Oh, he's trying to escape, and he's just about going to get out on low HP. Ungoy still holding it down in dirt. I don't know if the defenders are aware of him yet. Ooh, I believe he spotted the shoulder of that player there. Tarleton applying some of the pressure, using the fused cluster charges along with Ungoy's utility to try to flush out these players playing on site. Mira's going to be forced to walk up, taken down by Ungoy. And now 3 versus 3. Lucky went for the drop there. He's taken down. A&M winning all these fights. It's just going to be quick now. And a 1 versus 3 with a minute to go. He has time to work with. It's going to be hard to isolate these players. They are aware of his position as well. Yeah, that prone angle, impossible to spot. Gorgony getting the final kill here.
Yeah, good luck with that. Oh my god, that's insane.
Yeah, you just cannot, no chance you see that guy playing that angle.
Only way you're noticing that, unfortunately, he doesn't really have the time to go ahead and clear every angle there. I mean, you could quick peek that for sure, but with the amount of time left, he had no choice.
Tough scenario and good defensive setup there from A&M. Having a lot of impact from the Goyo there, playing Garage Rafters. Finding 2 kills and being able to escape.
There.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can see A&M playing a lot of Mira. What's interesting is we have not seen a lot of those mirrors go down on both Night Haven and here and Clubhouse now. We haven't seen a Twitch pick yet, and we have not seen an Ash or a Zofia charge hit that mirror.
There you go. We're gonna get Big China onto the Dokkaebi now. So a slight change in comp here as I believe A&M is elected to go back to gym bedroom.
And you know that, oh, looks like we actually, Big China swapping to Sledge here. Most likely get that first castles, those castles on the both construction, bedroom, and gym windows.
Attackers are heading out to the
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we have the same approach as we did in the first round. Where they try to get rid of the bandit utility and open up that main wall as soon as possible. And we're going to see if A&M tries to potentially deny that as well.
We're going to see Ved blocking off that server window there too, just to be able to secure them being able to get those windows open.
Yeah, there's some value you can find out of the Osa shield. And it is going to be the attempt here. I believe Sledge going to open that one up. So Ungoy can work his magic. Well, my charge is being used. Yeah. So seemingly no effect here as Ungoy's still able to get the bandit charges off. So nice job there from Tarleton. The adjustment was there. We saw multiple my disc being thrown down. It wasn't enough to stop Tarleton's approach. And they are able to get the main wall open. Oh, unfortunately, Vedros going to be found first yet again here. And who other than Solias, once again, making it 5 versus 4. Now, Ungoy's made his way into the building. He's going to work his way up red stairs. The proximity is going to give him away, but he continues to push forward. A&M are going to be aware of him. And yeah, he gets the kill on the Pantry. A nice victory there for Tarleton. Quick going to be taken down, however, in the meantime. Lucky trading it out in the Solias. So many kills going back and forth here. Gorgony with the double. And now Tarleton's just down to Big China just like that. He's taken out by Q. A&M wins the round. Hard to say really what went wrong.
That just comes down to losing your ones. A lot of lost ones that round. And you can't win them all.
Yeah, just a bunch of gunfights going back and forth. And it did come out on A&M's side. With the Cali locked in for Lucky, probably assuming that the site is going to be CC and Cash. And he will be predicting that correctly.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
And that right there is basically just to give them a safe way to remove those bandits without having to push into the building. Cali being one of the only operators to destroy those bandit charges behind the reinforced walls.
Yeah, definitely useful. Almost acts like a Thatcher, but you said it completely destroys them.
Yeah, the Thatcher, that's why you can bandit trick it with the Thatcher. That's why they're playing the Cali here. They want those bandits to be destroyed, so they can no longer bandit trick that wall.
Absolutely. So for the first time in this series, A&M going to have the lead here heading into round 4. We're going to see if Tarleton can even us up here.
Yep, Lucky gonna go ahead, drone spot those bandits, and shoot his utility accordingly.
Quick's gonna rappel his way up.
Reloading, cover me!
Immediate follow-up from Quick there after the Cali charge, and yeah, they are gonna get this wall open. Lucky also opening up some of those soft walls here to give himself a few more angles. They are aware of the Cali now, so A&M gonna have to make sure they're not exposing themselves to any of these angles that Cali is
that
playing.
right there is just to stop them from being able to rotate through sites at all. I mean, that's a tough angle to take there. That's be a dangerous gunfight for A&M.
In the meantime, Tarleton's also trying to... Ooh. Close shots there being blocked off by the railing there. For Quick. Oh, man, he doesn't even spot Gorgony here. Gorgony gonna win that one. Ungoy's gonna find one back, actually. So, a nice trade. I believe these other two players for Tarleton are trying to work their way into construction. Big China's going to be somewhat aware of this flank. It looked like he's going to bait the noise that he's running away. We'll see if he's able to win this one. Oh, the timing, he looks away. Gorgony going to find a second one onto Ungoy. Man, this is a night and day performance from Gorgony. 0-9 in the previous map. Finding incredible impact here as he sits at 7-1 atop the scoreboard. Wow, nice shot there from Lucky. Finally shutting down Gorgony, making a 3 versus 3 winnable position here for Tarleton. As Big China pushes his way into construction, and he's taken out by Solias. Final two players, Vedrulus and Lucky for Tarleton. We'll see if they try to group up. Okay, they go 1 for 1. Lucky finding another pick. 1 versus 2 here for Vedrulus. He has info on these players. He's getting the red pings. Gonna walk his way onto site here. I believe they heard him. Oh, nice shot there through the cache. I don't even know how he spotted that player. Taking out Solias. Now 1 versus 1. Vedrulus. 15 seconds left to go. Has to plant the diffuser here pretty soon. Oh, and he predicts the angle. Takes down Bjorddd. What a nice clutch. That's Vedrulus tying up the game.
Great 1v2 clutch. You gotta question the vigil play there, though. Why push? Diffuser down? You gotta think that, I would assume he thought Vedrulus had the diffuser there.
Yeah, you would think he'd
Only
wait for
about
some sort
30
of...
seconds left, too. I mean, I would have thought they were waiting for the sound cue.
Yeah, I would have thought so, too.
Defenders, protect your bombs from
But
being...
Vedrulus punishing that play.
Yeah. Heard him move left. Great job being able to react to those audio cues.
And a massive second round earn here for Tarleton off that clutch. Giving us up once again. He's going to be A&M electing to go basement. And Ungoy actually going to be the one to lock in IQ here.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds remaining.
As it was the problem on the previous attempt that Tarleton had hitting the site. They lost their IQ pretty early in the round, not able to deal with any of the Vault cameras. Ungoy said, I'll take care of that myself.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Gonna breach his way into garage here pretty early.
Scanning for electronic devices.
I think the Goyo's swinging him there as well. Oh, no. Goyo retreating back. He's going down secret now. Or is that up red?
I'm not sure. Solias has shown that he's willing to be aggressive. Yeah, he did go up red. Ungoy wasting no time, has worked his way inside the building along with Quick.
Reloading.
Gonna be a Dokkaebi call ringing out here for Big China.
Spotted a bomb.
Trying to listen for any kind of roams. But no one seems to be nearby at the moment. Lucky just kind of trying to play these vertical angles, seeing on sight.
RED active.
Oh man, unfortunately that's the nitro cell taken out Lucky in kitchen. So he is dealt with here.
That's the interesting play here by not sending the IQ to kitchen off the bat. You're not able to get that kitchen hatch. They got the Valcam there. They're ready with the nitros.
So, yeah, so losing the fuse here, taking a little bit of the pressure off of A&M. As now Tarleton has to look for a new approach here with only a minute to go. They are going to finally get this kitchen hatch open. And yet another nitro kill. That is quick taken out immediately following that.
I think we need to stay away from kitchen for right now.
And that's got to be the impact of Valkyrie just causing issues. Ungoy's going to hot drop here. See if he can try to make a play, bring Tarleton back into this round. He is going to find first blood onto Gorgony. So can it be Ungoy once again? Save Tarleton from what could have been a disaster of a round. Oh, he is going to spot that player. Big China not quite hitting the shot there. Pontry going to take down Ungoy. As now it's just these final two players. Oh, nice little pre-fire from Bjorddd. He's worked his way on the site. Isn't able to get the second one. Traded by Big China. Now in a 2 versus 1. Not able to do it. Pontry takes him out. Another round for A&M.
You can see there again, still with the Mira, no twitch. Mira's still up. It's tough to beat.
Yeah, nice attempt at the heroics there from the remaining players in Tarleton. But yeah, the setup just too strong at the end of the day. All the trades going through for A&M. We're heading into the final round of the half. We'll see if Tarleton's able to even it up at 3. Or if A&M comes out of it with a slight advantage.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
We're going to get a third look at Gym Bedroom here for A&M. Game plan hasn't shifted for both sides. We're going to see, although, no more Vigil. We're getting Legion for the first time. The composition of Tarleton, however, has not changed. As I'm sure we're going to get the same approach. Opening up the main breach. I'm curious to see the impact of the Legion here in a round like this.
Yeah, Legion gonna provide a lot of sound cues here. Being able to identify where Tarleton's gonna be pushing from should help them big time. Just the awareness of where they're coming from, being able to know exactly where, get those pre-fires, get those angles ready.
Oh man, poor Vegelus. I believe that's the 3rd time this half he's been found first. Not even really getting the play sometimes in these rounds. And it's Elias to take him out. Pontry getting another one onto Big China. This time, seems like A&M were prepared for Tarleton's looking to do here in the opening stages of this round.
Yeah, shutting down that push onto Jim real quick there.
Now we're going to need more heroics from the remaining 3 players of Tarleton to have any kind of chance here. Be quick to push his way up the garage rafters. 3 players awaiting him. Sound cue from the Legion Mine going to give himself away. Ungoy finding first pick though. Oh, not quite scoped in. Bjorddd getting the timing there on the quick. Final 2 players, Lucky and Ungoy. They've been great so far. But this is a tough ask. Ungoy once again given away by proximity on main.
I don't think there's a beeper Ungoy hasn't run into yet.
Yeah, as you say, he hits another one. He's having to store so much utility as he pushes his way forward. Shots ringing out from Lucky, not quite connecting. Ungoy's going to continue to look, but A&M really not giving over anything. And yes, Elias takes him out. That's the diffuser down, and now for Lucky, pretty much an unwinnable position. Yeah, Pontry will take him out, and that is the 4th round for A&M. A pretty solid defensive half. You take away the clutch here from Vedros, and you're looking at a 5-1. But thankfully for Tarleton, they're still not completely out of it yet.
Clubhouse, a very defense-sided map here. I mean, basement, very easy to hold. Gym bedroom, very easy to hold. A lot of teams do struggle with the cache CCTV hold, which is what A&M actually did great there. I do believe they won every round on cache CCTV besides the one that Ved clutched. I think they got 2 off that. So that's big for them.
Here's something Tarleton has tended to do here on the opening rounds. They've elected to go bar as the first site. And it's kind of something that catches opponents off guard or by surprise. So they really trust their setup here. So I'm wondering what you think about that.
Well, the thing is, a lot of teams don't attack this site very often. So if you do have a good defense for this, a lot of teams do not know the correct way to attack this site, making it very difficult for them to adjust directly in the middle of the match.
And I do think that is the idea here for Tarleton when they first pick this site, and a lot of these threes that I've seen. We're gonna get quick on to the Thunderbird. What do we think of that pick?
Thunderbird, since her buff, has been amazing. Her utility is much be looks like they brought that shield there, which deployable shields I love. You can create so many good angles with them, get really creative. But now their team has the capability when they're low to get healed back up to full. Could save them around.
And no surprise here, it's going to be Ungoy back on Scopos, looking to hold down top floor, along with Vedrilus. We're going to get some early pressure and droning into construction. You'll see how Ungoy chooses to try to continue to hold it down, along with Vedrilus, as he sits his way into Lodge. Be Ungoy getting spotted out by the Deimos. But Quick's finding first kill here. Onto Dread. Look at that angle.
Yeah, wow, that's a phenomenal angle there.
Fortunately, Vedrilus does go down to Gorgony in the meantime. So that evens up in a 4 versus 4. It's going to be Ungoy to try to save himself. See if he's able to get his way out of trouble. He canceled the animation there for a second. Oh, he took a lot of damage, but he looks like he'll be okay. Would have been quite unfortunate if he went down there.
Down for Ungoy to drop as well here. He's going to look to make another flank.
Yeah, as we see that, he's going to work his way towards red stairs. I wonder if A&M's going to be aware. Ungoy is been able to do this several times. Does break the drone.
And again, Texas A&M not bringing that flank watch. No gridlock, no nomad. It'll be interesting to see here.
Meantime, Big China's going to sit bottom main as well. So if the push shifts in that direction, he'll be there to cover it. But now here comes Ungoy walking up. Doesn't look like this player's aware at all. No, that's Pontry getting found. Now Big China might be the next one to take contact here. Ungoy's going to get spotted out by Deimos yet again. So he's going to be forced to retreat. But A&M's not giving him a way out. That's Gorgony taking him down. But now only 30 seconds left to go. It's kind of mission accomplished here for Ungoy. Lucky finding the first kill onto Buck, trying to work his way on the site. That's a lot of pressure being applied here. Lucky not able to find the second kill, as now it's just Quick and Big China. Celaya sitting on 1 HP. See what these final 2 players from Tarleton are able to do. Quick's gonna find the first one, gets traded out, and now it's just a newcomer, Big China. Oh man, he may not have thought the fuser was there. Oh, he doesn't quite see the player. Oh, but he gets the kill anyway. It doesn't matter. Big China coming up huge here for Tarleton.
Oh, that was scary.
Yeah, he may not have
That
thought
was scary. I don't think he heard
that
the
they
sound
had the
of
diffuser or that he heard
down.
it. So he began to run away. And then when he came
Yeah,
back
I
around the
think
corner,
thought he was rushing him.
yeah, when he came back around the corner, he didn't see the player planting. But
Yeah,
thankfully
those
able
doors and table blocking that up.
to hit the shot anyway and get Tarleton the round. And that's a much needed one too.
Yeah, big for them. Coming out here on defense, taking that first round back, hopefully moving this shift back to their favor here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
It's gonna be Ungoy actually to lock in the vigil now. It's Tarleton go basement. He has been getting droned out non-stop while he's been playing Scopos, so maybe this could assist with that and make him even more of a roam threat than he has been.
Yeah, very good swap there. Just the utility from Texas A&M with the constant droning, clearly aggravating Caden or Ungoy enough to make that swap here.
10 seconds remaining.
Besides that, pretty standard stuff. We're gonna have Thorn Traps and Deployable being set up in blue,
Moving out to locate a bomb and defuse.
along with Jaeger ADSs. Big China on the
Again,
Malusi.
we do have A&M on 3 soft breaches again here.
Yeah, some interesting stuff. They're bringing the Hibana for the hatches. And we're gonna get a first look at Iana in this series. It's gonna be Gorgony locking that one in.
Yeah, which you've seen a massive decline in pick percentage from Iana since the loss of her flashbangs. Really not making her the fragger she once was.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they try to utilize this comp then. See Ungoy getting help for, oh, a little bit of spam came out. Nice shot there, but now he really has no escape, so he gets traded out, but thankfully getting one. And that's the hard breach. So now, unless he brought hard breach charges,
Well,
do you really have any
mean,
way?
I would say a bigger issue for them is how are they going to get the hatches open with the Kaid in play here? I mean, they have no impact EMPs, no EMPs, not a twitch to get them off. They're basically just praying that they can blow them up through the vertical.
In the meantime, Q was found by Lucky as well. So his utility and his shots being a problem here for A&M in this round.
Yeah, and they without those EMPs, they had no way to get into Moto Hatch at all.
Yeah, from what I can tell, this is going to be pretty tough. They're trying to open up a few of these vertical angles. We're getting ash charges coming out in kitchen.
Unable to break the Kaid, though, as you can see, sitting there on the middle of the hatch. I don't think an explosion's going to be able to get that off there.
Yeah, but if you're Tarleton, you're really not worried as long as you don't expose yourself to the vertical angles. It's going to be A&M that are going to have to try to force their way through one of these tough chokes.
Man, you can see every angle just completely locked down right now by Tarleton. Really nowhere to go for A&M here.
After Tarleton really loving this position.
Looks like they actually did manage to get Moto Hatch open. Oh, Iana has the impact EMPs now. That's right.
Gotcha.
That's what replaced the flashbangs.
And so they are able to get that open. Sending the Iana clone down for additional info as well. They are going to actually drop now. It's going to be Zofia. So we're going to see how Tarleton chooses to hold it down. It's going to be Vedros to kind of take a peek at it. He is in a little bit of trouble here, but he's protected by his shield. Gets the kill onto Elias. Dread trading it out in the quick. Oh, Vedros, nice pre-fire there, getting a double kill. Big China gonna also go down to Gorgony, though. 2 versus 1 here for Tarleton. Oh, man, he gets found. It's just gonna be Lucky looking to play the time here, and Tarleton takes the round. Very close. Way closer than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, great job by A&M really making out of something there. I mean, tough for them right there. I mean, 50 seconds left. You're in a 4v3, 5v3. You got to run down site. You really only have 2 angles to go with that kitchen hatch not being opening. That's tough job by them. Really good though. Unfortunately, Lucky able to stay alive.
It was almost the heroics for Gorgony as he only had about 5 seconds and he was able to catch Vedros in blue. But yeah, Lucky able to play his life for just long enough. Give Tarleton that 4th round and we tie up this game once again.
I gotta give props to Gorgony here, really bouncing back after that map 1.
Oh yeah, no doubt. He has stepped up big time for this A&M team. It's having a lot of individual impact. As now, After winning those first 2 sites, Tarleton gets the pleasure of going gym bedroom as a 3rd site when it's often first picked.
Which is, again, a great job for them to be able to hold that site. All the more power to them. Gives them a free round now. Now they got a tie game with the best site to hold.
Yeah, this is the position you wanted to be in if you're Tarleton. See how A&M chooses to approach it. We're gonna get Valk coming out for the Bjorddd here, and no IQ on the side of A&M. We'll see if those cameras are able to do a lot here for Tarleton. I'm going not afraid to peek this hatch inside a lodge.
Will say, when I played with them recently, anybody who peeked that hatch did get destroyed. So, fair warning to A&M here.
Yeah,
Dangerous spot to be with Ungoy there.
I'm going very confident. It's gonna be Bjorddd is more the roam threat this round to see. Kind of sits in what I believe this is called secret. I'm not entirely sure.
Secret?
Remember?
Yep, no, that's correct. Secret, box. A couple different callouts for it. Main one is secret, though.
China's kind of tucking away behind the mattress here. Not exposing himself to these angles these players on the windows are holding.
Yeah, we can see A&M kind of falling back to how they were playing on early on map 1. A very slow take coming here. I mean, we're almost 2 minutes into the round. There has not been much done yet.
Yeah, they are going to eventually get this main wall open. But there's a mirror window waiting for them, and it's going to be Lucky playing on it. The mute shotgun here. So now with only a minute left to go, not a lot of control established. Bjorddd is finally going to work his way up. Trying to find that perfect timing. He works his way out of secret.
Bjorddd here is just waiting for that plant call to come down.
In the meantime, Big China went down, and all the kills are coming through for A&M. It was Pontre to find first blood and get the second onto the player playing the mirror window. Now it's a 1 versus 5 for Bjorddd.
Attackers are activating the
Bjorddd not in position for the nitro. Tarleton just falling apart there.
Now, well executed from A&M. I believe they found that first pick on the Big China and then immediately capitalizing, taking the space and hopping into gym and dealing with all the Tarleton players one by one. Well done there from A&M.
Yeah, wait. All props to them for being able to make the most out of that round. Such little time left. Finally being able to get aggressive and get those picks. Well done by them.
So they're going to get their first round. I believe that was their first round on attack. Yes. And now with a little bit of a site reset, we're going to go back to bar here. And Ungoy's going to stick with the vigil.
The vigil.
as many bombs
Yep.
as they can. Bomb located by attackers.
Yeah, winning this round for A&M will put them on match point, so Tarleton not wanting to give it over.
Healing station placed.
We're going to get
As
a
we've
pretty
seen, this
similar
game
looking
has
setup.
been very defense-sided. So, this goes to overtime. Everybody better be praying to get defense.
10 seconds. Surge.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
5 seconds left.
I think so far in this game, a total of 3 attack rounds won out of 9.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, you'd be correct.
Reinforcing wall.
Quick's gonna once again play this angle. Yeah, Castle Bear kick coming up.
I would hope A&M would learn from that first time not to head back on over there.
Yeah, I think they'd be prepared. Ungoy's actually gonna find the first kill. That is massive, and it is onto Gorgony, who's been the star player for A&M really in this map. It's the exact
Yeah,
player you
great
wanted to
job.
find.
Ungoy taking out the top frag here. A&M's gonna have to pick up.
Lucky getting
They're
hit
gonna
pretty
have to be
hard
looking
here. He's
to
going to
slow
get
this
healed up
here.
by the Thunderbird, and that's an impact from that utility. Oh, he sees a little bit of a shoulder, but it's Bjorddd a little bit quicker on the trigger. Takes down Lucky. It looks like more of a direct approach here from A&M. As we're not seeing more of the top-down clearing as we had saw in that previous round. So I wonder if that's
they
gonna
are more focused on gunning sight here.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's gonna make Ungoy's position more valuable.
You did see Bjorddd just get revived there. Now he's on 1 HP.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's able to get down. It might have been Ungoy on this angle potentially. I'm not totally sure. Tarleton more than willing to stay in their positions despite the more direct approach. I'm really curious to see Ungoy's impact being up here. Oh, he was ready for Pantry, but it doesn't matter. Pantry wins the fight. Really unfortunate stuff. So now top floor has kind of been controlled. It's going to be Bjorddd who has to make a statement here. He gets one. That's Bjorddd taken out. How much more can him and Big China do in this 3 versus 2? Pantry getting the trade in the Bjorddd, and now it's just Big China having to do a lot here to prevent A&M to getting match point. Oh, he does see that ace. Gets the down and the kill. But I believe A&M are playing vertical. This is going to be a tough one to win. Yeah, Big China taking down the 1 HP. Gonna get healed up a little bit. Gets the nice shot onto Q. Now it's a 1 versus 1. Quick tap there for Big China. He does hear that player to his right, but unfortunately not a lot of time left. Oh, he didn't actually hear. He didn't hear the footsteps at all. And with no time left, Big China can't win it. It's going to be A&M on match point. Well played by Pantry, staying disciplined there in the 1 versus 1.
Yeah, and you see Big China there either has to do a double tap or stick it. Not much of a choice there.
Yeah, may have gotten off just a bit too early, and Pantry was able to fall back after hearing that. And with that, Tarleton's going to call a timeout as they have to win two rounds in succession to take this to overtime. What do you think is going to be the discussion here?
They're just looking to calm down right now and refine their rhythm. They're looking to regroup, regather. They're losing ones. They're losing positioning. They're going to go ahead, probably try to develop an actual strategy here on how they can maintain that map control. You can see them losing it very quick.
Yeah, Tarleton trying to prevent a map 3 and send us to OT on Clubhouse. Let's see if this timeout assists with that. But that more direct approach there from A&M onto Bar, giving them that round. And really, that's how they found success in the previous round, too, when they were attacking Jim. I'm going to swap back onto the Scopos. Tarleton looking to go basement here. Keep themselves in this map.
I think the main reason for swapping back to Scopos here is just so that he has a safe way to get back to site after stalling. You can see when he was on that vigil, he just didn't have a way to get back, causing him to get caught out in some unfortunate areas.
Yeah, that was definitely the case. And even if he would find a kill, we'd almost be immediately converged on traded by A&M, even if he was able to evade the drones at first. Just no way out, and the Scopus does provide that.
Of course, Lucky on his Kaid here. Sure, he's going to be looking to get that nitro through the floor onto Kitchen. Final
hatch can be reinforced by Angoy. They're Looks like he kind of looks to play around bar area, working his way towards garage.
You can see again, A&M already in garage. We are not even 30 seconds into the round here.
And Ungoy's going to quickly punish it. Elias is taken out immediately. So an early advantage here for Tarleton after the timeout. Ungoy wasting no time.
Great job by Ungoy being able to recognize the fact that they were losing this map control early and put an end to that. That's going to be a huge change of pace for them now in this round.
Oh, I don't know if Ungoy realized he was spotted on that drone. Looks like he's going to move, though. Tarleton confident in their positioning, not really budging here. As they get, Ungoy gets 2 drones spotting them out. Imagine that could be so annoying to deal with. He's going to eventually take them down. And here comes Lucky. He is looking for that nitro. Not going to get it onto the player in kitchen. Does do significant damage onto the Ash, though.
Bjorddd down to 1 HP after that nitro now.
So yeah, you'll take that every day of the week. Bjorddd is going to get spotted on the bulletproof cam. Ungoy finding another kill in the meantime onto Q. And he gets to stay alive. Tarleton with a massive advantage as they look to secure this round. With Bjorddd being on 1 HP, this is so difficult. You got to ask for a lot of heroics from Gorgony and Pontry, which they've been able to deliver in this game, but...
Ungoy swapping there to not only get an extra shield, but also regain his health there. Now back up to full HP again from the swap.
Yeah, smart stuff. And he gets the down onto Bjorddd. Not quite the finish, but Big China will go ahead and clean it up. More shots ringing out from Ungoy. Pontry taking down the 1 HP. So much impact from the captain in this round.
Recovered the bomb diffuser.
Really, for A&M, there's no way in. Gorgony's going to finally take down Ungoy and put a stop to him. See how much more he's able to find. He's going to get dropped. That's the round for Tarleton. We're up to 6-5.
Man, Ungoy there, forcing A&M to fall back and regroup there after the first pick. You see them now start to go to the top floor clear. After that's already 45 seconds into the round. It's too late. See that there, time running out, no map control. Great job by Ungoy.
Tarleton going to lock in gym bedroom. You try and take us to an OT. Strong defensive site here.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
It didn't go so well for Tarleton the first time around, though.
Loading full magazine.
Yeah, they did a great job at the start of the round. Really, the end just coming off to winning those ones on those angles. Fortunately, first time round was unsuccessful for them, but you got to think that right now, after that round, they're confident enough to take control of this site.
Yeah, that and just remaining confident in their setups, as I'm sure Ungoy gonna be willing to peek the hatch angle, do similar stuff to what we saw on the round that they did lose.
I can guarantee that. If I was a betting man, I'd be putting all my money down.
Yeah, willing to invest in Ungoy. See if we can pull his team across the line here to get us to an OT. Or if we'll be seeing a map 3. Now, what I will say...
There's Ungoy
Yeah.
peeking the hatch.
Ungoy peeking the hatch. What I will say is Vedros wasn't really... He is known as a roamer, but he wasn't really identified by A&M in that round that they won. So we could potentially see a little bit more impact from him. Although we're getting a nook out of Gorgony. That I did not notice. What do we think about that pick?
Able to put some big shots onto Soleus here through those Maverick holes, putting him down almost 1 HP.
Yeah. You hear what I said about the Nook? I'm curious to see what the plan is here with that. Could be dodging some of the Valk cams.
And as Ungoy getting the kill onto that hatch.
Oh man, he's gonna find a second. Ungoy gonna be the one to try to pull Tarleton across the finish line here. It's gonna be Gorgony to find 2 picks though. However, in the meantime, that's the Nook having impact. Gorgony might have just saved the round for A&M. Oh, it's tragedy for Tarleton. A double Q for Q, and now it is just Vedreless. That's Gorgony somehow pulling the round back in favor of A&M. Oh, they're gonna look for the Nitro kill here. But A&M's aware of it. He gets off the plant. And now they know where Vedreless is. What can he do? He has to win this fight against Gorgony, who's been a raid boss all game long. And Gorgony's going to play disciplined. He's going to give it up.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
Oh man, this is so tough to win. And a tragic map loss for Tarleton. We're going to map 3. A&M wins this one 7-5.
And Gorgony answering your question for me there, walking up right up main with nobody watching.
Yeah, he seemed completely undetected. He got the first kill in the Big China, instantly worked his way into Lodge, taking down Ungoy. This man was unstoppable this map, 16-7. And winning that one for A&M 7-5.
Great job by Gorgony there. Tarleton really looking to bounce back here on map 3.
Well, we're getting treated to an amazing series here. Don't go anywhere. We're going to map 3. We'll be right back after a short break.
Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop. Baby, I'm calling for you, and I'm stuck in a loop.
me solid, not falling apart. Things never not okay when you were mine. You used to be honest, not pulling my heartstrings. Every other day you change your mind. Cause when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you land in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like that. Getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and running, going round and round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck out like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck out like glue. You keep me on loop. I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even fitting sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again and again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again. And I'm getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and running, going round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck out like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck out like glue. You keep me on loop. Yeah, when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you're lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like all I am to use a pet. You think you own me? I'm nothing but a boy for you to wind up when you wanna pretend to get to know me.
Alrighty, guys. In a series that has pretty much delivered all the way around, we're getting a map 3, and it's going to be on Cafe. Now, unfortunately, my co-caster James did have to run. Wasn't able to stay for this one, but it was great having him. Probably love to have him back in these other weeks moving forward, but it's just going to be me here for this map 3. But I'm very excited to get into as we get, for the first time here, a different ban. We're going to ban Ram on the attack. Definitely having to do with the map here. We get some jokes coming through from the A&M side. I'm typing in all chat. Blackbeard been banned all series. No difference here. For the first time though, Monty is not banned, so that's very interesting. Valkyrie ban, known for being pretty strong on this map specifically as far as I'm aware. Final ban about to come through here. Tarleton will elect to ban Azami, also have been banned throughout the entirety of this series. Curious to see if it plays out the same way here, but defensive sides on every map so far have been kind of the stronger sides. We're actually going to get a sense pick from Solias. That is for sure a new one. I'm curious to see how they utilize. If you ever play Valorant, it's almost like a Viper wall, sort of. It's denying some of that vision for the defenders, giving space for the attackers.
Attackers need to locate and
Here we go. We're hopping into round 1. It's gonna be Tarleton looking to start top floor. Composition here, we're gonna have Goyo for Lucky, a Rooney for Ungoy. Quick gonna be on Castle, Big China Mute, and Vedros on the Wamai. Ungoy has shown his ability to be pretty flexible in this series. He's been often changing up his picks, been playing in different positions as well. Sometimes being a roam threat, which it seems to be what he prefers to do. But he has been willing to anchor a few times as well. He's been very valuable for Tarleton in the series. And yeah, he is going to be an anchoring player on this first site. It's going to be Vedros, going to be on second floor here on the Wamai. I'm really curious to see how the sense is utilized. Could definitely assist with getting the plant down, denying that vision. Castle barricades are going to be removed off these windows. Tarleton aware for looking for players that could be on Propel, and Elias is actually going to take down Big China here first. Not sure where that kill was found. Once again, it's Elias having a great map too, along with Ponchery and Gorgony. He'll find the first kill. Vedros gonna try to get this flank through on red stairs. He's not gonna check Elias, however, it doesn't matter. Ponchery kills him anyway. So he wanted to go for that timing there, but he is punished. A&M is very locked in as of right now. These players are so aware of what's going on the map. Ungoy is going to be revealed by the Deimos. Doesn't matter. Ungoy just peeks into it, wins the fight. Ballsy there from the captain, as he looks to even this one up. Looking at a 4 versus 3 as of right now. Drone comes out. Ungoy sitting on 1 HP. Tries to reposition. Sense wall is being used so that they can cross. Yeah, they're not going to let Ungoy escape here. He gets downed and dropped by Gorgony. And now it's only 2 players left for Tarleton. It's going to be Quick and Lucky. I believe Lucky was just spotted by Drone. It's going to be a lot to do for these last 2 players on Tarleton. Elias getting his double kill. Does get traded out by Quick and downed. They're actually going to res him too, so making it even harder on Quick. Q going to get the final kill. Comfortable round here for A&M. Clearly a game plan coming into this one. They play the windows and slowly work their way into red stairs. And into what I think it's Christmas room. It's the room with the Christmas tree in it. Using the sense wall that it can cross. And it proved to be pretty effective. Finding the early kill in the Big China as well. You will take that all day if you're A&M. Now Tarleton will look to switch sites here. They go to kitchen. And Ungoy back on Scopus. Gorgony and Elias are clearly not slowing down, continuing that rampage that they were on the second map. What I like to call almost a triple threat from those 3. Ponchery, Elias, and Gorgony. All putting up big frag numbers for the side of A&M.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Deploying magnet.
I'm going to be the roam threat here. He's going to start 3rd floor. It's actually, yeah, so this room's Cigar. I've called it Christmas before in the past, I think. As the rest of Tarleton play their anchoring positions, Quick's going to be in the hallway. Using this angle to see potential footholes to catch drones. Ungwe's going to hear these players playing vertical. Just going to be holding for now. Not going to play too aggressive to start out. Oh, they're not ready for him at all. Thankfully, that player didn't commit to walking through the entry there. So Elias is going to get found by Vedrilus here first. And Ungwe chooses to take his timing. He's going to look for the drop. He sees one. Gets it. Oh, not quite getting the second, but he does take down one. That is Gorgony taken out. So the 2 heavy hitters down for A&M. And a 3 versus 4 here for Tarleton. I like that timing there for Ungwe. Almost able to find 2, but Q is quick on the trade. So a good reaction to him. Credit to A&M. Oh, man. It looks like they might be aware of Quick here. Oh, he's going to get some damage nevertheless. Damage done to Pontree. See if Quick chooses to stay where he's at. He is going to push forward. He's not afraid to take this fight at all. Yeah, he gets the kill. Pontree taken out. Like that confident shooting from Quick. Not willing to give up the space despite the pressure from multiple angles being shown from A&M. Castle barricade is finally broken. Quick's going to be holding the angle here. Q going to find that kill. That's a double for him. So now a 2 versus 3. China's going to be playing contact with the shotgun. Lucky probably looking to play off of him. Oh man, a triple for Q. Is going to be down, traded out by Lucky. Little pre-fire coming through. Dread taking some damage. Tarleton does not want to let them res in this situation. Only 30 seconds left to go. Dread is going to have to do it all here for A&M. They are going to go for the res and get it eventually. So Q's back on his feet. And now the position of Kaid is going to be revealed. That's Vedrilus. He's dropped anyway. That's Lucky finding the kill. And a nice reposition. Double kill for Lucky. Tarleton wins the round. Well done there by the final 2 players anchoring the site for Tarleton. Only option for A&M was to push forward. And this game is all tied up. And this series has for sure delivered in what is looking to be another close map here in map 3.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Deploying explosive ordnance. Vulcan is ready. Use it if you have to. Initiate cover! Vulcan set up and ready to blow. Vulcans are already late. War reinforced!
Tarleton elects to go back to top floor here.
10 seconds.
Trying to regain the lead in this map 3.
5 seconds to go.
Raising up defenses! Perimeter defense active.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Similar setup, similar composition. I've said this before in previous streams, but oftentimes what you see in these games of Siege is the initial setup is pretty much always going to look the same, whether that's attack or defense, depending on what site the enemy team is going, because you always have a game plan. The difference makers in a lot of these rounds are the plays you're able to make individually during all the chaos. Or if your setup is just that good, the strength of your setup could just win you the round on its own. So yeah, as once again, we're going to get pressure red stairs from the side of A&M, opening up all these window barricades on rappel. Ongwe definitely willing to peek this one.
Drones ready. Let's have a peek. All set to blow it up.
Oh, Ungoy gonna spot the head of that player. Oh, just decapitates Q. Getting first kill here for Tarleton. He's gonna hear the second player on Repel. Try to spam that barricade. Does get rid of the breach charge. But a nice pick here found by Ungoy. So the rest of these players look to push red stairs. Ungoy's gonna be spotted by the Demo scan. He's gonna go for another peek here. He gets a second kill on the Dread. That's nice from Ungoy. He is taking down the 1 HP, but he's found a lot of impact. Solias gets a trade. Oh my goodness. Double kill for Solias, evening us back up at 3 versus 3. Man, Solias is just locked in right now. As you can see, those shots are sharp and they are quick. As he's able to eliminate Quick here in this round. He's taking down pretty low HP. So Tarleton maintaining a slight advantage, but A&M has gained the space they needed to try and make the side XQ work. Lucky is gonna finally take down Solias, the raid boss. Bedros gonna hold the white stairs angle, trying to trap these players in towards bathroom. Now if you're A&M, you kind of slow down. Solias has walled himself off. Don't think they're able to get the diffuser down just yet, but they only have 10 seconds. They are gonna go for the plant now. Lucky's gonna get the kill on the Gorgony. Final player is looking to plant the diffuser. Pontree gets off, kills Lucky. Big China trades it out and wins the round. Nice work there from Tarleton at the end of this. Oh my goodness, looks like Big China wasn't even prepared for him to be playing close. But well done, good stuff there. Tarleton retakes the lead as we head into round 4. Okay, so we are getting treated to another interesting pick. It's going to be Big China locking into Chonka. Moments like these, wish I said James was still here to try and explain to me the thought process. The thing about Tachanka is he has those Molotovs to try and deny the space for the attackers, but I'm wondering if this is the best option they could have gone with. Obviously, Tarleton always having a plan in these rounds, so I'm definitely trusting it. As you take a look at that big gun he carries around, just kind of funny to look at. Because I remember when I used to play this game, Chonka's primary is actually a sentry turret. He was kind of memed on just a little bit. We're actually going to get a fast approach here from the attackers. It's going to be Blitz working his way in immediately. A plant is already coming down. Tarleton caught completely unprepared. Lucky's going to get blinded up. It dropped, and the defuse was planted. A&M wasted no time. It was a direct approach. Gorgorny taken down quick. Dread finding Big China. This round is simply over. Tarleton was not even ready to get their bearings. Now it's a 1 versus 4 for the captain, Ungoy. Not sure he can do too much here. Blitz is going to get the spot onto him. Not able to turn the flash. Elias takes him out. A&M wins the round just like that. I mean, if the caster is unprepared, you can only imagine how the players are feeling in that moment. Just an immediate sprint onto site for A&M. And we even this game up 2-2. A well-executed rush, and we haven't seen too many of those this game. It's been more of like a patient approach from both sides. So the change of pace was really effective for A&M. Being able to catch that site.
attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
I'm going back on the Scopos here. Tarleton's going to be able to go kitchen again, which is one of the sites that they were able to win. Ooh, little tag there from Quick. Not quite going to find the headshot. But he's once again going to be playing this hallway position he was in the previous round. That they went kitchen. Now Ungoy's taking a peek. So he was able to win this fight. Whew, the timing's so close. Ungoy might be waiting for some kind of sound cue. Once again, it is that patient approach I was talking about from before. Does a lot of damage to Q here. It takes him down pretty low HP. Quick is going to be found first, though, by Solias. So his hallway spot has been given up. And now it's going to be kind of unlucky here to try and hold it down. I believe he was spotted. Goes for the pre-fire. Gorgon, he wins the fight. Big China trading it out in the Q. And now Ungoy's going to be forced to make his way back towards Small Bacon once again. Proximity is going to give away the attacker's positions here. See how much Ungoy is able to find. He does get one. So now it's a 3 versus 3. Ungoy is going to reposition with that drone. That is huge. That is the impact of Scopos. Restores his HP and just puts him in an excellent spot here to try to win this round. Ooh, great shot there from Bjorddd. Bed is taken down. Only 2 players left for Tarleton. The experienced veteran, Captain, and Ungoy. And the newcomer, Big China. Try and win this one for Tarleton and give them the lead. I believe Big China might have been spotted on drone there. I'm not entirely certain. But the attackers are willing to be patient. They're not going to go in immediately. Ungoy does manage to get the down on the player on red stairs. Using impacts to go for the finish. Doesn't quite get it. In the meantime, Big China finds another one. So now it's a 1 versus 2. The defenders here are holding it down. Big China always going to get pre-fired, yep, in this spot. But now it's a 1 versus 1. Can Ungoy bring Tarleton across the line here? Plant is going to go down. They're not ready for him. Ungoy gets the shot. Wins the round here onto Gorgony. And that's the kind of matchup you want to see. A 1 versus 1 between arguably the most impactful players in the series in the final 2 maps. And it's Ungoy to come out on top and give Tarleton the lead. Amazing stuff and a really close round as we enter the final round of the half.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Explosive ordnance is ready. Camera ready to activate. Vulcan is up. Vulcan is ready. Use it if you have to.
Stay clear of the blast zone.
All
You can worry less about grenades now.
Reinforcing wall.
Once again, final round of the half coming up here for Tarleton. Yeah, Ungoy actually going to lock in the Thunderbirds, swapping off of a Rooney.
5 seconds
It's
left.
definitely interesting. I feel like it could be valuable too,
Attackers must locate
as the
and
healing being available. Could definitely help with some of these players that get tagged up through window barricades or some of this poke and some of the pressure being put on by A&M. For the first time in the series, we're going to get to see Ying. And with no Warden being present, his flashes are for sure dangerous. And I'm going to make their way onto the roof, probably to try to take red stairs control and get this reinforced wall open.
Activated tracks.
Drone
Most of the castle barricades have been removed. Drone's going to be coming through. Not quite getting the spot in the Ungoy just yet. Alright, he is going to be cleared now. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Just an amazing shot there. Just quick-scoping onto Solias. And that is the heavy hitter for A&M eliminated. And it's Ungoy once again. Who else to step up for this Tarleton team? Oh, my. Just another great pre-fire from Ungoy. He does eventually get traded, but not before he gets to. Ungoy doing so much here. Because now the pressure's on A&M. We're going to have to see if they can recover this one, or if the final 4 players of Tarleton close out this round and go into the next half with the lead. Wick's going to be peeking his angles into Cigar. He is going to get contact. Nice shot there. Gorgony taken out. 2 versus 4 now. Wick staying sharp. A great shot from Lucky as well. 1 versus 4 for Pontry. He's going to be lucky to hold the angle on him. Just missing, but getting the info that his team needs. If you're Pontry here, not much you can do. So many crossfires. He does get 1 onto Federalist. Oh, and quick. The timing there. He did spot him. He has worked his way up on the site. And Lucky will drop him. Tarleton takes the round. 4-2 lead for them. Heading into the second half of play. And that's really what you need, considering how strong the defenses of both teams have been throughout the course of the series. But in a very important opening round heading in here for Tarleton's. Sense is also going to get pulled out by Ungoy, it appears. I must not have been familiar. It must be the meta on this map now. Seeing how both teams are utilizing that to try and create some space.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
But it's definitely a different look here for A&M on the 3rd floor, as we're going to see Frost Vigil. Frost is definitely an interesting pick, no doubt about that. That's one we have not seen in the series yet. We are going to get it here.
Bomb located by attackers. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds left.
So here we go. First round of the final half of play here in this series. Tarleton trying to get their team over the line. They'll look to work up towards the roof here in the beginning.
Setting up. Welcome that set.
Reloading.
Cam deployed.
We're going to try to insert 0 cams. They're immediately broken by the players from A&M, not allowing that extra information to be had. Ungoy's going to look for a few peeks from Skylight. Not going to see anything just yet. Lucky's going to jiggle this angle and repel. But eventually elect to just give it up. Yes, it seems to be a red stairs angle for Tarleton here, as they may try and use that sense wall to get their way into Cigar. Bravo Drone's gonna clear a lot of that space. Frag and nade coming out for Ungoy. Okay, in combination with that alliance again, the players from Tarleton are going to drop in. Elias gets first kill onto Lucky. Players from Tarleton have entered the building. So spam's coming out from Quick, not doing any damage. Okay, he is going to do some damage now to Elias, taken down pretty low. Frag grenade is removed by Womai. As Ongoy is pushed up pretty deep here. Only 30 seconds left to go though. Tarleton's going to have to make their way on the site pretty soon here. Otherwise the round will be going to A&M. Ungoy's going to look to get the swing onto the player on the doorway. Not quite hitting the shot. Eventually he does take down Gorgony, so that evened up the numbers here for Tarleton. He does find another one here. That's Ungoy with even more impact in these rounds. That's a third found for Ungoy. That's a triple for him. How much more can the captain do? His final 3 players for Tarleton have to look to get the plant. That's a Frostbat taking down one. Big China's gonna zone the final player off on red stairs. And now it is up to Ungoy. As I don't know if Vedros has gotten out of that frost mat just yet. Okay, it looks like he has, so he's good. But Tarleton in a post-plant scenario, looking to get themselves a 5th round. Mirror window providing the info that they need. This is pretty much an unwinnable scenario for Elias. He's sitting on 1 HP. He gets a quad kill, but now it is Ungoy left, and he immediately takes him out and wins the round for Tarleton. It is on the back of the play from Ungoy once again, getting Tarleton that round. It's amazing stuff. 4 kills found from him. That brings him up to 13 in this map. And it widens the margin of Tarleton's lead.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Reload! Setting Volcan. Deploying magnet! Impact out! Defense is online! Up and ready to blow.
Deterrent deployed.
Bomb located by attackers.
Fortified!
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion.
A&M is going to elect to run it back here.
Heading out to defuse a bomb.
They're going to go 3rd floor once again.
Reloading!
Time to redecorate.
Now for Tarleton, will it be off the back of Ungoy's frags if they win another round and bring themselves to match point? Or can A&M finally shut him down? And that's the question I'm really wondering. Because in this map at Cafe, in a 3-map series, seems like he really wants it. He was really not slowing down.
Track stingers in play. Deployed drone.
Once again, similar approach. Tarleton gonna, pretty much the entirety of Tarleton gonna work their way up onto the roof here. Ungoy peeks. A few of those skylight angles. Drone's going to be sent out to cover red stairs, along with the track stingers to cover the flank when they do decide to drop. Oh, Twitch not quite able to get rid of the mirror window. I was lucky on the attempt.
Breaching.
Oh, Tarleton have made their way into the building significantly earlier than the previous round. Sensewall's going to allow them to cross. So a lot of space gained here for Tarleton. Bjorddd is going to be taking down the 1 HP in the meantime. Ungoy has worked himself up into this deep position. That nade is going to force the player to maybe peek. It's not quite going to get the timing. A minute left to go now. Tarleton decides to slow it down. And just hold their angles. And wait for a potential mistake from A&M. China's on the surface of B site. Ungoy is once again going to open us up with a pick onto Gorgony. That is huge from the captain. Elias trades it out on the quick. But here comes Ungoy pushing his way into Freezer. Doesn't quite get the kill onto Bjorddd. Players from Tarleton, the numbers are slowly dwindling. But it is Ungoy. How much more can this man do? As Bjorddd is down, he's essentially left in a 1 versus 4. And A&M is giving him nothing, showing him a lot of respect, as he should.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh my goodness, flick onto white stairs, catching Castle. That's Bjorddd taken out. Fortunately, Ungoy is down on 1 HP. Doesn't see the prone player. A&M wins that round, making it 5-3. Ungoy's frags have led to Tarleton winning a lot of these rounds. But if you're the Texans, you'd like to see someone step up so that the series can get closed out. Because if it's not Ungoy, they really haven't had a way of securing these rounds. Maybe Lucky's gotten a few picks here and there.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
The longer the series goes on, the closer A&M can make it. Those players start to become more confident. And the map becomes more difficult to close out. A&M chooses to go kitchen here for their second site. We're going to see Ungoy on the Lion.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
I'm not sure what to expect from the attack. We have Thermite as a hard breach. So unless we brought those hard breach charges, not entirely sure if we're going to go for hatches or it's going to be a more direct approach where we open up maybe the freezer wall or the wall and bakery using the Thermite charge. I feel like Tarleton's kind of pressuring Freezer side. Gorgony taking some damage through that gap they made in Freezer. But really, if you're Tarleton, since that isn't reinforced, they're going to go ahead and open it up a little bit. Oh, big pick from Lucky. See, this is what I was talking about. Someone other than Ungoy stepping up and giving Tarleton an early advantage. And who other than Lucky? There's Bjorddd taken out. It is going to be traded, however. So Elias on those stairs, taken out quick. And that's the Thatcher move, so no way of deactivating the Kaid charges that have been pre-placed. Although maybe the Zero Cam can assist with that. Sly's taking heavy damage from that frag grenade. So he's taken down to half HP. Or lower than that, I should say. I wonder if Tarleton knows about this player that they have contained. Something like Ungoy could be aware of it. Dokkaebi call ringing out from Big China. Now Ungoy's going to push his way forward. See if he's able to secure this frag. Elias with another kill there. Gorgony's traded out by Ungoy. But Elias has been down in the meantime. Not sure where he was down or if he's able to get picked up by his teammates. Ungoy is making a risky play here. He's going to walk his way straight into B. Oh my goodness, he's caught Podtree completely unaware. That is Ungoy on B site for Tarleton. And it is closed out. Bjorddd gets the final kill. Amazing stuff. Ungoy is just showing how confident he is right now. Tarleton is on match point. No hesitation after getting the kill. Goes into freezer and onto site. And if you're in Pontry's position, how can you expect it? This map has been all Ungoy, 17 and 6.
Attackers need to locate
Completely dominating.
if they can.
And A&M has not been able to answer back just yet. They need 3 rounds in a row to take this to OT. Tarleton only needing 1 to close this out here. And go to 2-0 on the season.
To defuse a bomb.
And what could be the final round in this long drawn out series. Super exciting stuff. So we get a similar comp, same site here. We're actually gonna get Doc out from the defenders. Haven't seen that one yet. As well as a Warden. But same comp here for Tarleton. They're gonna spot the deployable in the hallway towards freezer. More droning going to be done to clear out white. Let's see what the approach is here to try to get that Warden out of that spot. Quick's going to give it a quick jiggle. Yeah, Warden is confirmed stuck in that room. He is going to be assisted by one of his teammates though on stairs, or what appears to be several of his teammates, so they're really trying to hold down the space outside of the site. They don't want to concede it to Tarleton. That should be the deployable going down. Indeed it is. Lion ping scanning multiple players. Tarleton's not overextending just yet. Quick's gonna walk his way forward. Oh, when he gets dropped. Q's gonna finish him off. Lucky going down next. The setup from A&M is working out this time. Big China finds Elias in response. But now, is it really on Ungoy once again? He gets crossfired on. Q takes him out. Oh, nice mechanics there. Gets the double onto Big China. And that's a round for A&M, 6-4. Tarleton was able to weed the players out of that setup in the previous rounds, but not this time. A&M's numbers and crossfire is just overwhelming there. Seemed like Quick wasn't even sure where he was getting shot from. And a good job there to keep themselves alive. But Tarleton only needing 1. It's 2 rounds in a row needed for A&M. And 1 round to secure the map for Tarleton. See how much Ungoy, how many more superpowers this man has left in the tank. If you're Tarleton, you want to close the series out here and now.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Loading new mag! Magnet set! Defense is ready!
10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining.
Think of the magnet as your lucky charm.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Time to redecorate.
Tarleton being aware of the spawn peaks, not wanting to lose anyone early here. Lucky is gonna unfortunately lose his Bravo drone. He tried to keep that one. Same protocols coming out for Tarleton. Track stingers on red stairs. I'm going holding the skylight. And we're gonna have to see how the plan goes from there. Defender utility is gonna be spotted out by the drone. So they know that Malusi charge and Goyo Shields is there to try and prevent the attackers from working through that doorway. Ungwe is going to drop down. And here we go. Same approach here from Tarleton. Sense wall is going to allow them to cross and get into a deep position. Oh, unfortunately for Ungwe, there's going to be a gap and Gorgony plays in it. He takes down 2. And that could be a round-winning play for A&M. There's a slight gap in the wall, and Gorgony was kind of just playing ahead of the attacker utility. He takes down a 3rd. That's Big China. And this man has stepped up huge in this round. Final player for Tarleton is just going to be quick. What can he really do? Back against the wall. He is going to get a couple of kills here. I don't know if A&M's going to give him much more to work off of. Yeah, Q getting the final kill. A&M wins the round. And they're really threatening an OT here. And that was all off the back of a play being made by Gorgony. Tarleton State wisely using timeout, not wanting to have a forced OT. Tarleton trying to devise what the strategy is here. Going to what they're hoping is going to be the final round. They do not want OT to happen. As A&M starting to get a little bit of momentum back here on this map 3 in Cafe. And the site is going to be a reading room. We haven't seen this from the A&M side. When Tarleton went to the side, it was an all-out rush. They ended up catching them by surprise. So I want to see what Tarleton does to try and win this one over. In what is going to be a critical round. Will it be off the back of Ungwe, or will one of these other players for Tarleton make the play that wins them this series? In 10 seconds, we're going to find out.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to insertion. Attackers objective is to locate a bomb.
It's be Ungwe on IQ. Trying to remove some of that defender utility. I know those Wamai discs have definitely been a slight issue, denying some of the frag grenades and other additional utility Tarleton's been trying to throw out. But it's looking to be maybe top-down clear. Bjorddd is aware of Castle's position as that was just walled off. Oh, and that's huge. Finding Big Valley out of the zero cam, opening up the mirror window. That is what you like to see. So many players from A&M positioned up here. It's going to be the immediate drop from Lucky, following the drone. And the Dokkaebi call as well coming out. Tyler really trying to clear out this top floor. Make it easier to hit the site. And Bjorddd unfortunately going to take down Quick here first. So an early advantage for A&M in this round. Lucky's going to slowly creep his way forward. I don't know, Ungoy's going to be down. Lucky getting the trade on the Gorgony. With no Ungoy in this round. Pontre getting the pre-fire on the Vedros, using the mirror window. Only 2 players left for Tarleton. Lucky going to get another one back. That's a double for him, but he's taken down pretty low. It's going to be him and Big China. Red Ping's going to come through here. Big China does get the kill, so now it's a 2 versus 2. 40 seconds left to go for Tarleton. Trying to bring themselves across the line. Camera's going to be hacked into. That is huge information for Tarleton. 30 seconds now. These floors are going to be all in the Nitro Cell, removing Lucky. That is a tragedy for Tarleton. As now it is up to the newcomer, Big China. 20 seconds left to go. What can this man do in a 1 versus 2? He's going to have to be clutch. That's going to be the swing coming out. Not expecting it. Bjorddd gets the kill. We're going to OT. Now, the way this game has played out, I'd argue that the defender side kind of has an advantage, and it's going to be A&M who gets the start on defense here. So I'm wondering if that's going to be to their benefit. Tarleton's definitely going to change up the composition. No sense this go around. It's going to be Ungoy on the Ash. He's going to look to frag his way and push Tarleton across the line. So I'm wondering how much different things are going to look here for Tarleton. Unfortunately for them, they've lost 3 rounds in a row. The momentum definitely sits with A&M. Seems Ungoy's going to want to push his way up White Stairs, potentially, using the Bravo drone to clear out some of that space.
Changing mags. Converted device.
August ready.
Activated track successful.
In the meantime, Tarleton's still looking to apply pressure from the roof, as they have done the prior rounds, but Ungoy is going to be the major threat. he's going to get first kill. That's Bjorddd taken out. This is what you need. Your star player. Oh, and he's going to hear that camera as well. Ungoy coming around the corner. Does Goyo expect it? Maybe Ungoy didn't expect it. He may not have heard him. Elias takes him out. So unfortunate there. As you think Ungoy might have been able to catch timing, but he may not have heard that Dokkaebi call come through. And maybe thought it was above him. Now it's up to the remaining players in Tarleton. Oh, and they're not quite ready for Gorgony, who's playing close. He takes down 2. And now it is only Quick, just like that. Quick does eventually get Gorgony, but he's down to 1 HP. Oh, man. Tarleton going from a 3-round lead to what's likely going to be a deficit now in OT. Dade's going to force that player out of that position. But really, it doesn't matter. There's so much utility, so many players you have to work through. Being in Quick's position is not easy. And Q gets the final kill. A&M's going to be on match point. This next round's really going to test the resilience of this team. You've lost 4 rounds in a row, and what you thought could have been map series secured, it's now gotten very dangerous. A&M's going to be the ones that try to close it out. Tarleton's going to go kitchen. They felt most confident in that site. But here we go. This could be the series. Ungoy gonna go onto his traditional Scopos pick, which has proven to be so impactful, so effective at times. But he needs to do a lot here, along with the rest of his team. Vedros on the Kaid, Big China on the Mute, Quick on Castle, and Lucky on Wamai.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and
Gonna see Ying come out once again for Q. And then Grim for Gorgony. Curious to see what the approach from the attackers is going to look like in this round. Quick's going to play his hallway. He was punished here last time, so definitely needs to be careful, but still confident that he can play this position. Play it well. Be able to hold it down. Ungoy is going to get spotted on drone. He's going to instantly try and reposition. He needs to be careful though. This player on rappel is holding for him. Freezer wall does sound like it was opened by Pontry in the ace charge. But how much can Ungoy do? This player's going to be walking up to him. Heard the camera get broken. Oh man, the timing not there for him, but he does get the kill. That's a Bjorddd taken out. Now Ungoy's gonna have to look to reposition. Once again, this man has to step up huge for this team. They want to survive for one more round and take us to series point. Quick, gonna get contact on that player sitting outside a small bake. Not gonna commit to the fight though. He knows he's in a numbers advantage. He doesn't want to give that up. rather not take the risk. The Ying Flash is coming out. Vedros is going to be full flash and downed. So that's the value from the Ying pick, as you can see there. In the meantime, Lucky does get one. Takes out Q. Big China is going to be down as well. Quick is taken out. All the players from Tarleton falling in succession. Now it's only on Ungoy. This man has to save Tarleton. It's going to be so difficult, though, as now they know where he is. Oh, man. You hate to see it end like this.
Attackers are activating the bomb.
This situation is almost impossible. It might be too much to ask for the captain here. As the onslaught from A&M, they were able to take the site and get the diffuser planted. Ungoy's going to try and take these fights. Try to isolate them. He does get first on the Gorgony, but he's traded out. And that is going to be the series for A&M. A nice try from Ungoy. He's going to finish that one with 20 kills. But it just was not enough. Solias leads the way with 19 on the side of A&M. And they are able to take the series in the end 2-1 in an 8-6 overtime in map 3 on Cafe. Tarleton is going to fall to 1-1 in NECC play. A&M is going to go to 1-0, as I believe they had a bye week in week 1. But we were treated to an amazing series here today. GG and well played to both teams. Yeah, I'm still excited to see how this team continues to improve from week to week. But anyway, that's probably going to do it for me. I'm glad to be joined by James for this first 2 maps here today. The Real Nuts. It's a pleasure to have him on the broadcast. Unfortunate loss there for Tarleton, but they will look to recover next week. We will have Rocket League playing here tomorrow on Thursday. And thank everyone for watching.